Hello, this is Nudl, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do creep routes early. I'm gonna start with the ones that I personally use. I have made them quite efficient, I would say. So, oh shit. Well, I was gonna write in AP, but this is also okay. So what I usually do is I pick the starter scroll, take a summoner hero. Often I prefer intelligence heroes if possible. And I go straight to the corner. This what this teleport let me is good for is basically that I get to this place before anyone else. Of course, I can't pick the bandits. So I have a little less starting power here, but basically I can creep this area uncontested without anyone coming by. Usually by the time I've killed these two camps, the next person will be here. If anybody even comes here. So I was a bit lucky here. Let's see. If you get lumber, you just buy fiends. That's basically it. And I'm gonna go with battleship just because I want extra class speed. So this next part can be a little bit difficult depending on how it goes. If there are other players there, you don't want to pull this camp, but in this case I'm playing single player here, so you just have to get a feel for how many players are in the area. If there are many players, you don't want to pull this camp first, you want to do this one. And like this, I've sent my ghouls. I just let the ghouls take the main damage here. It's not a big problem if the fiend takes damage either, because they have the burrow ability, which lets them regenerate. And the ghouls are quite nice because of the cannibalize ability. So after this camp, I can regenerate them, and I haven't really lost anything. So I can already start doing that. And this Creeproute is basically possible with any hero, so it's not like it's exclusive to this hero or anything. I personally like buying dryads here. This is just because if there are usually one player at least in this area, and so if they want to fight, and I have a dryad, the chance is I'm more likely to come out on top because the dryads are really fast, and they also have the slow ability. So if players try to run away, you will kill them. There is no running away because they are. Well, basically, you have more move speed and you have a slow, so to try to kill you, they are going to fuck themselves up, basically. Right now, I'm not quite sure which camp I want to do. I can do this one, and after that, I want to try to do the red camp. So this is my next unit, Talons. The reason I get Talons is, well, they lowered armor, so you can do really difficult camps earlier. I just set my units back here. And magic damage also is very good versus heavy armor, which is the most creep camps, as you can see, heavy armor. And I will get another. So what I usually do is I set one to flying, just because I want flying vision against other players. So if another player comes, I will see them earlier. That's it. And so I can already start doing the red camp. This is, let's see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4 camps before this one. So as you can see, you can do this quite early. All you do is pull them, you pull the creeps. Don't need that many units even. Then you just set them to attack move. Pull the creeps back. Take out the weaker ones first. It's not a problem if this one takes damage. If the ghouls die, it's not a problem. The reason this is where the Dryad comes into play. As you can see, when I pull them back, they get slowed. This is why the Dryad is really good. You only need one of them. So yeah, there you go. A level 9 creep, red camp. From here on out, this is basically this route is basically complete now. What you can do now is you can do this one. You can do, well, maybe not this one. This one is a bit hard. It's the plants. I see that people. That's it. Yeah, these ones. These will eat your units, so they're not ideal to take. This one is a little bit easier because, well, all they do is basically lots of damage, but he will transform one of your units into a tree. But you can mitigate that by getting a Goblin Shredder. And they're actually a bit cheaper in this map compared to in Leather. So what he does is he cuts trees, so if this guy transforms any of your creeps, it's not a problem. And usually, the nice thing about this camp is also that he will not get pulled because he's casting Bloodlust. So you're just really careful about when you're pulling the creeps, and he won't even come out. So yeah, this is when you want to watch out. Still haven't pulled the setter Hell Color, as you can see. He's the one that does the most damage. And at this point it doesn't really matter, I just complete the route. Yeah. Then you just cut the tree, you get your units back. This guy can do some damage, so just be careful. And from here on out you have some gold units, you can buy Chims soon. I think that concludes this route.